I'm Frostflower. I'm 19 years old. I live on SWTOR base. I'm also addicted to gambling. I have been gambling in Arshana ever since the Star Cluster Casino opened up. Before that, I used to bet on companions in the dueling arena. Once the Star Cluster Casino opened up, I never, ever stopped gambling after that. I spent close to 25 million credits on just playing the slots alone. On average, I spend about 5 million credits just on buying Kingpin tokens.
You might ask Frostflower why gambling. What makes gambling so pleasurable? Well, every time she gets a few credits back, she gets gratification from it. The brain gets hardwired with the reward system. It feels good and even sounds good to her every time she pushes the buttons of the slot machine.
I love to push the buttons and just hear the sounds of each machine. The machines each have their own personality, and I just love to sit there and just talk to the machines and let them talk back to me. The Kingpin slots give me the most satisfaction, but when I'm low on credits, I'll pay, I'll just, buy some tokens and play the smuggler slots. But when I'm desperate for money, I even will, dance for credits in the local bar, or even like traffic spice just to get some extra cash. Once in a while, I even, tell my body just to scrap up a few credits to play for the slots and eat roti and mayonnaise sandwiches, because I have no money.
There are some cases of addiction that become so severe that the addict is willing to put themselves in harm's way just to feed their addiction. This is dangerous and potentially deadly. She might end up in a bag at the side of the street, or she may even become enslaved.
Before I started working on the streets, I used to work for Imperial Intelligence before it, got disabled. I was assigned on some mission to complete, which I never did because I was too busy on those lots, so I got fired. Then I started to clean tables at the Slippery Soaps Cantina, but that didn't last long because, I showed up to work late all the time and I would fall asleep on the job. After that, I was living on the streets for a while, eating roti and mayonnaise sandwiches all the time. I still eat them all the time, even to this day. They are just really gross and cheap, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I really don't know if I'll ever stop gambling. I might end up dead on the street or just out of cash. Until then, I'm just gonna continue playing the slots and, hope for the best.
Need help with your gambling addiction? Please call the HUD support system on HUD at 1-797-HELP. We will gladly help you with your credits.